Hello, everyone, and welcome to ZSR Main. We've got ourselves another match of the Crosskeys Tournament 2023 here for ALttPR. We've got ourselves jkoper versus the Profegamer. I'm starting with comms. Raphael, how are you doing?
I'm doing a good star. Bit of a hot night, but Crosskeys keeps going. We're League 2 right now, so this is gonna, I believe, I'm not sure if this is the 1-0 or the 0-1 bracket. I forgot to take a look before the race started. The 1-0. Yeah, so this will be to say who stays undefeated and who's gonna drift down to 1-1.
No, this is 0-1, so.
Oh, 1, sorry. Well, who will remain, fortunately, without a win and then go up to 1-1.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure. jkoper, obviously a very long stay of this community. One of our tournament admins. Very, very good runner. But week one's kind of a wild one, so I'm not really... And the Crosskeys tournament's always hard to say, so I'm not really surprised he's at 0-1, I guess.
Yeah, I checked the race time history. He lost to Koi by 26 seconds last week.
Yeah, well... I mean, it's Koi. You want to talk
Also
about
a highly skilled runner.
Highly skilled runner, you know, makes a lot of tutorials and such everything. A lot of people, I'm sure, watch Koi. Profe, I'm not
on the other side, been around a little while. I've come him on a race or two before, but on the other side, got a bit of a doozy in week one, apparently. Lost to Wallkicks, who finished their season in hour 33, so...
Yeah, it's Wally, that former champion. Ooh, we have Pyramid as our Sync starred. Buffet is going to go with the Uncle start. I always don't like doing Uncle start for Crosskeys, just because if this is the well, you feel really, really bad. Pepper's just going to see what the crawling checks item. It's a fire rod. That's really nice.
That's a nice early find for sure. Our castle main entrance is Mimic Cave.
Yeah, so let's see what our castle drop is. Like, the benefit of doing the Uncle Start is you get to play with the you should save and quit out of here. Well, yeah. The benefit that you have with the castle start is you get to play with the peoples a little bit more. So you might be able to get an easier set of bombs, but I think like just dual handing is usually the best option for Crosskeys. Like Coper's going to go to now.
Profe decided safe cut to Sank, got the 3 bombs out of Sank, and is going to go get that flare rod.
Yeah.
Useless fairy drop down is the Lost Woods hideout.
Yeah, now interestingly, Coper didn't go to Witch's Hut. He opted just to go straight here. So that'll be an entrance outstanding for him. That's kind of a hard entrance to get back to him now if you don't have a flute or flippers.
Yeah, the rest of the feed. He skipped it, but we'll see if that comes back to bite.
We've seen that was the top of Spiral Cave at Label Tight Cave.
Yep.
Don't really want to chase this at 3 hearts and no weapons other than 2 bombs. Rafe, on the other hand, is going to do another Julian here. Let's see if he actually goes over to Witch's Hut.
Yeah, we'll see. Yes, this just started. Ken, we're 2 minutes in. Had a slight delay in starting, but we're going now.
Yeah, and so Coper, with 2 bombs, Coper will south throughout the Kakariko village here, and probably try to play the 50-50 bomb bushes over here to get a couple extra bombs. Yeah, you got 1. You got 3. That should be good.
Yep. And Fire Rod is on Pyramid Ledge. Ken, because our Sank was at the Pyramid. Nothing in the Witch Huts that's good for Coper. And our Light World Archery game is Old Man Safe. That's not too bad, actually.
No, not with Pyramid Sank start.
That's for sure. Quarreling Brothers feels vaguely vanilla, almost.
Yeah. Just reversed a little.
And the other side is Snapestown. Old Man Save Quit is is going to be open once we rescue the old man, but that requires us to get up to Death Mountain at some point.
Yeah.
Desert domain at the which were the village at Outcast entrances? Was this again?
This was chess game.
Thank you.
Gilbert did not go to the left side. He just went straight to the right. Didn't go to C-shaped house. He just went here first. And...
Yep.
So this way into Desert Palace is logically blocked right now because we're expected to have a moon pearl to lift the pots. Now, if we have left or right in the light world that is accessible to us, it's in logic, but without it, Glove still has to be sitting somewhere.
Yep.
Not the glove, the moon bra has to be sitting somewhere for this to be in logic.
Yep. Nothing on the torch.
Yeah.
And I believe that is in fact a goose for Profe, as far as sprites go.
Yeah.
Let's see where Desert Left is. TR Bridge.
Yeah, the other side of TR Bridge, which means we get 2 connectors up here today. And it's the bottomless spiral cave. Okay.
Profe's gonna check the back of Old Man.
Yeah. I don't think you should death warp your Coper, but alright. If you're gonna go back in the Desert Palace, you want to go all the way back out to the well, there's our Laser Bridge connector.
Yep,
but like if yeah, but if you're gonna like go take a look at Desert Palace, right, you don't want to death warp in this situation just because like the only way you want to death warp is if you want to lift the pots and go out the front. Otherwise, you're going to get spit out in the light world, the dark world, and whether or not you're alive or dead doesn't really matter. Flippers. That's actually really... Coper did not see that.
Yeah, good info for sure for Profe. Coper Race Site Desert is the top of Super Bunny. And there's the TR main entrance over here as well.
And Hotel Mario. Profe is about to get locked out here as well. We'll see what he hopes to do. Yep, he can't pull that.
Yep.
Because he's going to skip taking a look at Desert Palace. And he's going to go walk all the way back to Kakariko Village.
Yep. Coper going to check the Uncle drop down, which we know to be... that's Magic Bat here.
Yeah. So, with Sanctuary being a pyramid, that means that logically Agatu might be our way into the sewers. I think our runners will try to avoid that as much as possible.
Yeah. Depends on where our Hyrule Castle small key is, of course.
Yeah. And, where a lamp is for Dark Cross. We have the fire rod, so we can do torches now. But Profe is heading back up through Kakariko. I kind of personally would have probably just bombed open the Brothers connector and just left it for later.
Yeah, maybe as we find a Gina here for Profe. Coper going to go basically the exact same route back here.
Yeah. There's a lot more value in entrances than checking that one connector. Like if this was a seed where I'd already had seen something like Mitz or Mirror sitting on Desert Ledge, I might be more willing to take a look at connectors at this point in the game. But and then again, Brothers Connector is also a really free connector. Usually, it's just that this happened to be one of the entrances that you got locked out on.
Yep. All right, time for a whole lot of stuff for Profe, including first check of CAC proper is our big key to GT. Speaking of the back of Escape, we need that too for Aga Tower if we're to for Aga 2 if we're climb it for those checks.
Yeah.
And there's a witch.
Potion shop.
That is
one of our Dark World caves or Fairy Caves. I'm surprised Profe wasn't going for the 50-50 bomb in those bushes, but He's got the money where, hey, no, go back in there. That's capacity fairy. That'll solve your bomb problems.
Didn't think to do so, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, I think would not so shock me if Cooper goes and buys the bombs.
Yeah, for sure. We're in the hookshot cave here.
Yeah. You need 2 bombs for that. You can't open up the rest of that. Prophe only has 1.
Did Cooper see the flippers? I was paying more attention to Prophe than him, but
I am pretty sure he has not. He'll blind check that when he gets the mirror.
Alright. There's Ganon at the magic vat. That's fine. And brewery here at the Smiths gives a small key to GT.
Yeah, I don't like it. When you're sitting on 1 bomb, I don't like skipping buying a bomb upgrade, I'm not gonna lie. There's bomb up for refill HUD, but...
Oh, okay, that mitigates it a bit, but yeah, I would have also bought a bomb upgrade in Prophe's position.
Yeah, Cooper, I think, skipped it too, but...
He did. Because they both manifestedly do not have 10 or more bombs in their inventory.
Yeah. Early half magic's nice. So, hammer pegs. Fire rod and half magic will get you places.
Yep. And our well drop down is lumberjack, which I can't tell what that item is.
I did not catch it. I'm gonna guess it's a hard piece. Gonna guess it's a hard piece.
Yeah. 2 different fairy caves in CAC. This is not been the most generous entrance-wise. As I say that, more fairies.
Yeah.
And or nothing.
That's okay.
That's actually kind of impressive how useless this CAC was.
You could have bought 35 arrows for the price of 1 arrow. If you want to upgrade capacity fairy. And Cooper, knowing that the useless fairy in the Ganon have been found, he's just going to blind check his drops from here on out. Oh, some bombs. Useless fairy was the castle.
Okay. And yeah, this magic pet in Lost Woods. I keep mixing up useless fairy and that magic pet for some reason.
Yeah, so this means we're down to like Uncle or... Oh, there's our lamp. Lamp doesn't really do anything for us yet. It would put like the old man back of Old Man Cave in logic, but Prophe already went through it, and it's nothing. Like if we get a mirror, it'll be something.
Yeah, back of Old Man's just laser bridge, which it doesn't do us any good for now.
Okay.
Alright, what's behind Echo 1? Okay, well, that's fine. Uncle is at Lumberjack. We can check both chests, and Echo 1 is not a concern.
Oh, there's bombs.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll put the well down at Sanctuary. So... Oh, Samaria.
Kane?
We have found... TR Front, but TR Front is also... We don't have a way to Death Warp in the Dark World, and did Prophe go through the actual Lumberjack house, or did he just go through the drop down?
I'm not sure now that you say that.
He walked out and... Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on this upper side.
Yeah, didn't go to Sank, which I guess knowing it's the well.
Yeah, no, there's no more chicks down that way. Everything else is glove locked.
Gonna check Spiral Cave here.
Yeah, this is an item. Just a compass. Cooper is gonna go get his Samari in a second. And Profe will find his way over to Desert Palace here, and he'll probably... You should be bouncing into the BMOS. Yeah, so this is... Profe saved and quit before going in here. Yeah, he didn't see the Rupee Cave.
No, he never took the, he didn't... He got the Quarreling Brothers connector to Thieves Town and then immediately save quit without checking the Village of Outcasts entrances.
Yeah, no, I meant... I didn't think Profe saw the 50 rupee hut over at Lumberjack.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he walked around half of it and then saved and quit.
Oh, yeah.
Village Elder House. Well, are we gonna get one wait again?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Wonderful game. At least this time it's to an area that you absolutely freaking hate to get to normally. I think Cooper is going... Cooper might be able to do this. He's going to try to set up a... It's going to be a really painful Super Bunny. Because nobody here is going to chase you directly, and the only thing that's going to get you is the Zero, and the Zero's going to have to throw a bomb at you.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I would save and quit at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's really worth it. That's something for later.
You're right next to start. Just keep going with your route. And Profe is going to go find the connector up to the top of Death Mountain here. And probably drop down. We do have 2 more entrances on the other side in Logic. Agate Tower here. We can only do the first check. We got a fire out, so this is pretty free for a first check.
Yep.
And the walkout isn't too bad.
And Profe is way too fast at checking the entrance there. Apparently, according to his personal tracker, that was Bombo's or TR entrance. I also missed what Cooper just found.
I don't think he found anything.
They can lose $20.
Yeah, so let's see. Profe is probably going to do the exact same thing as Cooper. We'll see if Profe has learned something about checking easy 2-screen connectors to seed. The answer is probably not. I suspect he'll probably be a little faster on the save and quit than Cooper was, though, given what he did over in Dark World originally.
Yep.
Yeah.
$20 for Cooper in the check-in hut south of Eastern there, and that's a safe quit for Profe.
Yeah. Top of Super Bunny Cave here, so that's 2 items and we'll get a magic refill. $100. $400 bucks. Yeah, $400. Realistically, we're about good for money for the seed almost now. We got $100 open pod. We'll have to spend another... We might need about another 100 rupees or so for the rest of the seed.
Yep. Okay, that was blue mail. I thought I saw something blue for Cooper.
Yeah, okay.
Did not register that Cooper's link is now wearing a blue tunic. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Profe... I don't know Profe sprayed well enough to know what the tell for the males is.
Yeah, I've got no idea. That is the same color. Might be the beak or the feet or something. Someone in the chat might be more familiar with this goose sprite. But anyhow, Light Flip 5 for Cooper is also dead.
Alright, well, we're heading to South Light World now, so we've reached the point of having bad jacks left.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think South Light World's about the one thing we've got left, really, at this point.
We also have one exit out of the other side of Huckshot Cave.
Okay, then the other side of Hookshot Cave. That's about the only other thing we can do.
Yeah, so I think Koper's probably... Let's see how he wants to do this. I
Keeping
kind
the
of would
dam
like...
entrance for right now.
Yeah, either he's going to go trying to isolate Ice Red Cave, or he'll just split the Light World. Ooh,
Oh,
Hype
Hype Cave.
Cave. Will you be the answer? The answer is probably not at this point.
We've got a shroom we can go turn in, and a small key to pod of no use right now.
Okay, well, we already know where the potion shop is. We also know where Magic Bat is, and we have a Samaria, so... Koper's going to take this to the right, and if he comes back around to, like, fake flipper himself around to the Lost Woods region, I kind of would think... I don't know, there's... We're on a fetch quest where we don't have a way to do this efficiently anymore.
No.
Not unless we get the flute.
Yeah, and even the flute is utility to activate it, which is a little slow given our current things.
Yeah. Waterfall Fairy?
Junk. And the other entrance here is also junk. Yay!
Yay. Alright, so what's Koper gonna do here? I would assume that he's probably going to... If he's walking this out, he's going to fake flipper. If he's going to fake flipper, the question is, he's got Samaria, so he can, like, get out of the Lake Island if he goes and checks that entrance. He can also check Hobo. If you're doing the flipper checks, you might just want to, like, knock this out early. It looks like Prove is going to head for Huckshot Cave.
I think so, yes.
Southlight World without a glove is always a bit of a dicey prospect. I probably would do it before one exit, but we'll see if this is the answer.
It might pay off for Profe, yeah. Koper checking Hobo for a small key to Pod. Useful later, we don't have that dungeon right now, so can't do anything with it.
Yeah, but I think that's our second pod small.
That is our second, because he just found our first in Hype Cave a minute ago.
Yeah, so that lets us open up the back door, so that basically gets us everything except for all the 6 key locks stuff now. Yep. So that's like 10, that'll be 9 or 10 checks.
Once we get there. And that ends the Lake Island question.
Yeah, no. So... this is going to become down to a little bit of like adaptable routing there. If like you get to that Lake Island, what you can totally do is just grab Samaria and use Samaria to do Insula delete water with bombs, and kick your way over to the Ice Rod Cave area and try to like make the best of this routing. But oh god,
it's on Sora Ledge. Ew.
Yay.
So was it Bumper Cave at the dam there?
Yeah, that was Bumper Cave. So Sora's out of logic. We don't have a glove. Those bits are at least probably mirror locked, unless we find a connector. This is
laser bridge here at by desert.
Yeah, this is out of logic without having some sort of invincibility item or 3 shields.
Yep.
So. But what is in logic in here is going up to Crystal... No, Crystal Roller Room's out. Yeah, no, we got the lamp. Crystal Roller Room is in logic.
I was going to say, we have a lamp, yeah.
Yeah. So this is going to be unfortunate. Koper knows where the boots are, but he doesn't know where the flippers are. Profe knows where the boots are, knows where the flippers are, but doesn't know where the boots are. And Profe's going to die to the fire bar.
Yeah. And Profe also doesn't have... It's not as though Profe can get said flippers even if he knows about them.
Yeah, Koper's just... Koper had a bit of a brain fart there, and is opting to just walk it out over to He wanted to go turn the mushroom in, but he couldn't turn the mushroom in because he opted to go to the left shore instead of the right shore.
Yep, bit of a brain fart indeed.
Yeah, and he's gonna go check this entrance, and then he'll head over to Kakariko to go take a look at Potion Shop. So this isn't logic. What are you? Money. All right.
Not our answer.
Yeah. So Coper, I think, is going to go try to push himself. What will be our like? What will be our answer here?
That's a really good question, honestly.
We have. We have 2 more entrances on Death Mountain, but we don't have a bottle, so we can't like expect Sick Kid to show up unless one shows up. There's our
a very out of logic hammer.
You'll take that.
I'll absolutely take it, but
Coper is gonna do the safety strats here on 3 hearts. Oh, there was a castle tower small.
I forgot to mention that. So that does open up one chest, though not in logic.
No, everything we're doing in here, we still need to find if we could theoretically say cave show up in Akina's cave right now.
Yeah, I feel like Mirror could open up an assortment of things here. We got an
Mirror gets us boots.
There's Saha, Eastern Palace Vanilla Green Pendant, Saha in the Akina Cave.
Yeah.
That is 3 additional checks, giving us bombs, our first sword, and speaking of Sick Kid.
Okay, so Sick Kid be sitting on Dark Death Mountain or somewhere else in the Dark World. It's not great. Meanwhile,
Mirror would also get us top of Hyrule Castle entrances, some stuff on Death Mountain.
Yeah.
We have connectors both the TR Bridge and Laser Bridge entrances. That's 2 additional mirror locked entrances, and some other stuff besides.
Oh, good call for Coper. So, Profe is going to make the plane to Aga Tower. Coper is going to push a little further out through Turtle Rock. But he's not going to find Saha. We'll see if this is an issue. That just is a sword right now. But he could just be doing this for Lava Chest and chain jumps.
Ooh, hookshot for Profe. That's hookshot cave opened.
Yeah, that's not also in logic again, because that's locked by invincibility items and a Moon Pearl.
Small key to Skull Woods for Cooper on Bumper Ledge. That was TR left side.
Yeah. The answer, by the way, right now is probably the mushroom.
Right now, in terms of what we can do, yeah, I agree. There's, basically nothing else to do.
It could be chain jumps. Lava Chest is going to require 4 TR smalls. Somebody see... Oh, no.
Going for Hookshot Cave to check the chests makes sense for the density, even if this is out of logic for Profe. 300 bucks. Our container is nice at least.
I have Skullwoods.
And nope.
No.
I don't think Cooper found anything on his side either just now.
No. So this will be Profe heading probably further down South Shore.
Probably.
Which will eventually get him his mushroom.
Yeah, we've exhausted both entrances and checks for the most part, with very little left.
Well, we have lots of Dark World access. We don't have a lot of... Oh, God.
Oh, there's Moon Pearl and chain jumps.
Yeah, okay, well, congratulations. Coper's missing that sword for a long time.
Yeah, a gate entrance is not top of his priority list anytime fast.
No. And he'll have to go back for Hookshot, and there's nothing. He can go back for Hookshot the next time he does a save and quit and wants to go take a look at Castle Tower. There's the dam at least. Small key to TR. Yeah, that moon roll has to be in logic.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's TR small 4.
Yeah, no, I feel like that Moon Pearl is gonna be in, given how
Yeah, I've just
gotten so far.
Yeah, it's just reversing through TR. I'm pretty sure that what Koper did goes completely in logic. It's just I don't think we know what our stock prize is.
Not that I can remember seeing, no.
Alright. North Dark World. What do you got for us? We've come to bargain. Found C-shaped house. One of our runners is above... actually, no, they both managed to find the full heart container.
Yep.
But it only took about half an hour for both of our runners to get above 4 hearts. I don't know where Profe's going.
Not sure either at the clans.
This could... I hope this isn't what I think. Oh god, he's going to go fake powder. Or walking all the way up to Lost Woods in order to fake powder. Oh, yeah, Skull Woods. Unfortunately, Koper can't beat this because he doesn't have a sword. The good news is but you got a bow out of it, so it's not the worst.
Yep. This is fake powder for Profe.
Yeah. You think Koper is going to unseal the entrance here too? No. Yeah, I hope Koper remembers he hasn't done C-shaped house. First entrance into Hyrule Castle. For the record, we're only 4 GT smalls away from being able to get to the back of Hyrule Castle.
3 GT smalls. We've got
well,
one.
four total, but yes, we found one.
Alright, there's a small key to the swamp.
Yeah, Koper is not going to bother with saves going here. With some luck, you find yourself on a connector to the mountain so you can get the old man saving quick point online. Profe is going to go check a look at Potion Shop Down, which is over in CAC.
Yep.
That is... Oh, we could do Mimic Cave, but that's still out of logic.
It is, because their hammer was on Laser Bridge.
Yeah.
And Zelda tell us add logic uselessness.
Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Just a compass. And I Wonder if Profe is going to try to think about what he might have missed. He's going to go bunny walk to the Dark World. Yeah. Oh, hey, Sickid. Which...
Oh, okay.
Sadly, Koper has no bottle because he didn't go to Saha. And... this is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the top of Bumper Cave. Profe can't turn the bottle in because it's behind the hammer.
Yep, and Profe is pearl-less due to having not backtracked through TR to change jumps.
Yeah. Yeah, not sure if he didn't recognize that was a logical option or he wanted to continue his route. Either way, yeah, it's going to be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Koper's gonna go. And there comes the fairy in the bottle. Oh, big key to Eastern Palace with a bow.
Yeah, so we'll be able to beat the place once we find it.
Yeah, and it's fully clearable and fully in logic too. Just go to Eastern Palace forehead.
We do know from Profe's side, Skullwoods is a crystal here.
Yeah. Koper, oh, we got a decent Skullwoods layout here. Koper's going to go take a look and see what's in the back, and it's Thieves Town, which is horrible.
That is kind of an annoying spot for that, yeah. No, hey, our last Skullwood Smoky. Great!
Yeah, nice. For those wondering why we're saying last, it's because there's a third Skullwood Smoky that's hard fixed in to a specific location in this flag set.
Yep, it's always in the Skullwoods pinball chest just to avoid getting hard stuck there, more or less.
Yeah.
Moth is...
Moth is beatable.
Yep.
That's a terrifying prospect.
Yeah, Moth on 4 to 5 hearts, blue mail, fighter sword at best, is not the most appealing play. First small key to Meyer. And Harpies.
I mean, we have a hammer. We also only have the equivalent of 10 hearts green mail. It's doable, yes. Koper can't do it because he doesn't have the sword that's over in Agina's cave, because he got his moon pearl instead of his sword.
Yep.
Alright, let's take a look and see what's kind of in the rest of the squads. To be honest though, like with not having the squads big key, having a return reason to go back into the back of squads actually isn't too bad right now.
Until that's right there.
Alright. Alright, game. I see we're getting a repeat of last set of comms.
Where they get their you and I comms called everything. Because I was just thinking, as soon as he said that, watch us soil, let's Mickey be there, and yep. And Vicky to Hera, okay.
Yeah. I was half expecting the Thieves Town big key to be in the Skullwood's big chest.
That would have been convenient.
Yeah. I think, yeah, Koper still got a bit of the South Dark World he can do. He's got Stumpy and Ticking to worry about, so...
Yep.
Saving Quinning here works. Profe, you've got the Cane of Samaria. Profe!
One magic.
Oh, okay, odd. I missed that.
I think he had to get the magic from the pot, maybe, or he was close to it at least.
Profe, for the love of God, bomb the wall! Bomb the wall!
Yeah, probably forgetting or not knowing about the magic pot there.
It's one of the easiest full magics to grab. Pain. I wonder if Coper's gonna go south. He could, like, theoretically, like, work his way through. I'm just gonna go take a look at Iron Chaos Connectors. He could theoretically. Did Coper do Dark Cross?
Nope.
Huh. Coper, you got a lamp sitting at the mushroom spot.
Well.
Oh, this will lead into the route for Coper. He's gonna go check the Prince Circle Rock here.
Wiki the swamp.
Nice. It's always nice to find that before getting into Swamp Palace proper.
Yeah, we've got a lot of big keys already.
Yeah. Yeah, did not be. Coper doesn't have the hookshot because he hasn't done Agatara yet. That's right. So he remembers.
He did the first chest of Agatara, but yeah, hasn't come back with the small key.
Yeah, Prophet needs a saving point here. Yep. But I think he's gonna. Oh no, he's gonna try to go back through the rest of. He's gonna try to bunny walk the rest of the Dark World.
Mm-hmm. Coper went the wrong way around, so is having to go around again.
I think he lit the torches too fast.
Or maybe that, yeah. Didn't look too happy with himself over it, but there we go.
Yeah.
There's a bug net and Dark Glove.
Alright, that's not too bad, actually. You'll take that. You have regular Dark World access now, finally.
Yep.
It's horribly out of logic, regular Dark World access, but you have regular Dark World access.
I don't think Coper cares about that logic.
No, especially since he gets to go do South Dark World now and without orphaning anything.
Prophet gonna go do Moth, as we were discussing earlier. This is gonna be a fun fight.
Yeah. You can do this. You've got half magic. You've got a hammer. And Coper sitting straight for the wall first. Okay, that's also fair.
Yeah, that's 5 quick checks.
Yeah.
Got bunny beamed. Prophet got the bow, yes. Burma for Coper.
Okay, that's our hammer logic. Okay, we can beat Pod when we find Pod.
Yep. And that's a very nice quick mouth fight for Prophet.
Yep.
I was looking at a way to take notes on my sheet and look back over and no, hey, pop down.
Yeah.
Check this entrance.
Just a red rupee.
And there's our smiths.
Yeah, that. There's only one other spot where that could have been. It was either here or the Dark World Lift Rock, the Lift Rock over Nice Red Cave.
Mm-hmm.
Coper is gonna go do a little fake flipping here. To go do this last rock over here. It's Pyramid Fairy down at the archery game, but there's no enemies on the screen to deboost and bunny beat and super bunny that check.
And there's the back of desert.
Coper's gonna go steal the key. He knows it's the green pendant. But
Oh, is that the green pendant? I thought Easterns were green pendant.
no, we get it's
Oh, he saw a P in the corner, so it is a pendant.
yeah, no. So he doesn't know it, but that is our green pendant.
I misread and I thought it was Eastern as a green pendant when I saw it earlier. Whoops. Rat.
Oh, yeah, Coper's gonna go back over here and then go into Desert Palace and probably save Scumness. Oh, God. Well, that's our...
I did not catch how Profe got here, but he's in the Meyer area.
That was Bomb Shop or the one of the like Bomb Shop Witch's Hut or sorry, Swamp Palace or the potion, the Dark Lake Shop. One of those three entrances.
Yeah, I gotcha. Tracking
Not
potholes exactly which. I'm not quite sure either.
I think on Profe's on tracker, it's looking like the Dark Witch's Hut.
There's Ice Palace and the Meyer Shed right.
Alright. Well, Coper's going to be able to save Scumness right here.
Yep. Dark Agina is Ice Red Cave. Can't check that yet for Profe. And yeah, right side desert is a bust.
I thought Coper's not going to save Scum. Alright.
Okay.
I mean, this will get him out to, like, the east side of Death. He can go take a look at Dark Death Mountain a little bit more. Hookshot Cave entrance, I guess.
Yep.
Of course, there's a connector. If I were a betting man, I would say this is probably Desert Palace East. Which would actually not be bad for Coper.
Yep.
No.
Nope.
That means I believe one of our Hyrule Castle connectors is the Desert Palace East.
Possible, yeah, because I don't think we saw either of our Hyrule Castle connectors.
I don't know. I think we've seen every other connector cave.
We haven't seen Paradox at all.
Oh, yeah.
Is the other big one.
No, there's
And oh, speaking of Paradox, there's that at Dark Flute 5 for Profe. I totally miss what Cooper just found.
I don't think there's anything. Yeah, so Profe is gonna hopefully now realize that he has to go back to Desert to TR here. And Coper's gonna go take a look and see what's on the other side of the Death Mountain Bridge here. We got Spike Cave and the Death Mountain Fairy Cave at the bottom.
For those just joining, Profe needs to go get chain chomps here for his Moon Pearl is the big problem.
Yeah, Profe opted to like not come back here and grab another chick that was in Logic. Coper went through. This is kind of also led to the fact that Profe has a hookshot and a sword over Coper, but he doesn't have the Moon Pearl.
No.
See what Coper wants to do from here. It's gonna be just checking. I don't think Coper checked the dam yet.
I don't.
Not the dam. Well, the dam drain item at least. Just $20. It's gonna go walk down and take a look at this last rock over here. Maybe walk out to Agina, get up, and finally get himself a sword.
Maybe.
Um,
And it's done.
yeah. By the way, we were expected to logically. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Yeah, all three pieces of our Dark World axes were sitting in Turtle Rock, and we were logically expected to go get the Moon Pearl first, and then go get the glove, and then go get ourselves the hammer.
Yep.
Here's Profe getting his Moon Pearl.
Yep.
I
And
think
Coper on the side picking up his bow and his sword out of yeah.
Profe's like, do I want to save and quit here or continue forward? Fortunately, he
And
can't.
Chain Chomps whack him.
Yeah. Well, now he can get into the Dark World. Knows how he can get himself into the Dark World, so we'll probably get himself into the Dark World.
Yep.
Alright, well, here's Kingstone.
5 bucks.
It's gonna at least be the first one over to me. Take a look at Kiki. Can't get through into Paradox Cave, though.
I was gonna get these 2 chests he missed. He couldn't get a minute ago, or is it 1 chest? Brain. That's the heart container. There's a half for Coper that does nothing.
Yeah, Coper is gonna go do Stumpy and dig game. And
yeah, good.
Profe's MSU is preparing for World 2.
Yep.
So it is going to be the eclectic mix. I think it's Moogle's MSU of Barbarous Kings. Super Mario Kaizo, Super Mario World ROM-hack.
Yeah, I will not comment.
Right now it sounds like Castlevania because it is Castlevania music, but it's the soundtrack to a ROM-hack. It's going to be many different things. Oh hey, another GT Small. 2 more. And we have found Misery Mire. Wonderful.
Lovely. No big key, but no small key for Profe because our only Mire Small is in the front of Thieves Town, but can do some stuff in here with the items he has.
Yeah. Coper will save and quit here. I wonder if Coper will probably... I'm really surprised Coper hasn't gone to take a look at Dark Shopping Mall yet. Because he knows he has that connector over there. He's got one more entrance, and he's got a 2-item cave there.
Yeah, it's pretty quick to get there because our connector to Dark Shopping is just north of Light Lake Hylia, right next to Start. So.
Yeah.
But I guess he'll do that later.
Yeah. Still doesn't know where the flippers are.
Nope. For those who don't know, that's on Race Game, and Coper didn't peek it.
And boots have been seen, and they are on Zora Ledge, which Coper could theoretically get right now because he has a bow. Both of them could get it with a bow.
Yeah, Coper knows where flippers are, knows where boots are, and Profe knows where flippers are. Neither of them know both.
Yeah. Does Profe need the flute? We logically will likely not need the flute this seed unless we have to turn into Big Mom.
Yep, yeah, because we've got a Mire Shed connector. Yeah. Or not Mire Shed, Mire Main Entrance connector.
If I were Profe, let's see where Profe is going to how he wants to route this. He's going to go be the first one to actually go take a look at the Mire region. Not the Mire region, the Dark Shopping Mall region. Coper's going to find Dice Palace and can beat it.
Yep.
Profe actually can't lift that rock yet because he doesn't have that glove out of the front of TR.
No.
Another bottle. Well, get to see it was an ice ride cave at least.
A shovel.
Not good. Well, here we go. It is a spectacle rock time. Profe is going to go for the bomb jump. I approve.
Yep.
This is going to be a really painful clear for Coker because he only has a hammer and half magic fire rod. So this is doable. This is just going to have to be really careful with magic usage. Yay! We finally find ourselves on the other side of Death Mountain by sequence raking.
Yep.
And we can finally get an old man saving Clit Point in Kakariko Village. But it's the most important thing of them all. Wow, it's the Old Man Rescue Cave. Now this is adding logic because we can follow the incredibly stupidly long chain of going through the ferry connector. This isn't logic. Because we can take Desert Palace to the ferry connector, Duckshot across. Actually, yeah, the hookshot's in logic with the Cane of Burno, that was it. Was that a sword in the first chest to Ice Palace?
No, it was a heart piece, I think, or something like that.
Oh, where did Coper get a sword?
Nope, he's definitely still on Fighter Sword. He did check Saha.
Oh, I missed that then. I apologize. I forgot he walked out there. I should have... I'm an idiot.
You're fine, it happens.
Yeah. Still gonna have to be really careful with his magic usage, though. Here's Graveyard Ledge. Minor map.
Yep,
I didn't really find anything on the right side, so nothing hookshot locked. Here's chess game. That's a third bottle. That's on top of Spec Rock. Nothing.
Top of Spec Rock is a different entrance to Paradox.
Yep. No. Go for some items. I don't... I'm tempted to see where the other entrance goes, but I also don't really want to know.
Mm.
Like you have them, you risk yourself getting. Oh, there's another glove that's also on logic.
And Valder%.
Oh, %, wonderful. This also means technically that we have a glove locked in a mid-locked location, which is going to be fun to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
There's our Isle
Sewers
Castles. Well, yeah. Alright, so Agatude does not have to die. Castle
we have access
Tower.
to Heka 1 now, which we don't need because the Lumberjack drop down was the uncle.
Castle Tower theoretically is dead as well, but it may not be. There's a way for it to live. Right.
Yeah, there is. Just unusual.
Very nice cold stare for Coper, and that's our Ether medallion. Oh, hey, guess what was my medallion?
Ether.
Yeah. Coverage is going to be able to open that entrance, pop that entrance right open in a sec. Wait, and go back out if he wants to.
Yep.
Don't know if he wants to.
I'm not sure. Yeah, just gonna not bother.
No. So let's see where Koper wants to go from here. Will this finally be the dark shopping roleplay? He's got the shovel out. And this will be the other side of Death Mountain now for Profe.
Nothing on the shovel there.
Fortunately, Profe needs to be in this dungeon in the Dark World, but he can't get here without coming through Desert Palace.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so one of our Hyrule Castle characters.
Yeah.
Earlier, whoops.
Yeah, no, that'll be good for... This Profe will probably take this connector, discover it's the other side, then maybe go through Hyrule Castle, because Hyrule Castle's items. And he can go all the way to the back. And then probably we'll find out that Hyrule Castle drops him off in, like, Bow. And then probably also discover that he's got a long circular chain of connectors, so he'll be able to kind of take, like, this is all very, like, connecting Bow to the top of Dark Death Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Like crazy. Koper's heading back into the Dark World. Probably going to go finish Skullwoods and... yeah. It's like, okay. So, Koper left behind 4 items in here that we did not see. And they're all in logic.
Yep, and looks like Profe is going to head for the back.
Yeah. Yeah, Koper's gonna look to be pulling ahead on crystals here in a second. But the hook shot, it's gonna be a while before Koper gets that.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that's on the second chest of Aga Tower. Aga Tower is north of like Lake Hylia, which is itself not bad. Koper's just got a million other things to do.
Yeah. Alright, we got a compass. Yeah. Take as much chip damage here as possible. There's no mirror yet.
Yep. Unless mirror's in the back here, which is entirely possible.
Yeah. Koper's got his second crystal here. The rats are grasshoppers. Flute.
There's a flute. And small key to Meyer. Okay.
Yeah, flute's not great right now. Like, it's nice, but we've done a lot of the light world exploration, and there's nothing super useful that it'll give us.
No, not really.
Better Death Mountain access is about it, but we don't really have a reason to go back up Death Mountain just yet.
No. Yeah, this Death Warp hurts for Profe.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Alright, so Koper is finally heading over here. This should theoretically be Aga Tower and Dark Shopping Mall for him. We'll get an answer. He's probably going to end up on the mountain now.
Yeah, skipping Aga Tower, because that was the other entrance there.
Alright, cool. I can deal with this later.
Let me see Harrow Castle, left entrance for Prophet. I don't remember if we saw this one yet.
This was the one that should be like a floating island.
Ah, yep, missed that earlier.
Yeah, now if I'm Prophet, I really should want to do the bottom of Turtle Rock right now because I have secured myself a safe and quick point in Kakariko Village, and I know I can just like hop down and get myself to Thieves Town and get myself kind of back around to where I need to be a little easier. Cooper, I'm gonna do Spec Rock. Now we know if you do the bomb jump, it gets yourself to the other side of Death Mountain, which he really wants to go to. Probably kind of run the rounds here a little bit. We're about an hour in, and shout outs to our runners, jkoper and theprofegamer. Shout outs to our comms, and the bot's apparently broken again because the bot breaks. Shout outs to our IQ and Bilibro for tracking for us tonight. Shout outs to Stark for co-comming with me and restreaming.
Always a pleasure here. And yeah, I'm not sure why the bot's busted again. It's been busted up a lot recently.
That's a dig into why. Okay. Now, as long as Prophet did not kill the guard, death warping out of the cells region is pretty easy. Green guards deal half a heart of damage regardless of tunic. Yeah, so this should actually, hopefully, Prophet, no, okay. This is unfortunate. This is going to be him last location.
Yeah.
Which isn't totally needed, mind you, because he can probably find himself over to the spots where he needs to be a little faster, but right now, Hammer Pegs is an option, and Smith Chain's an option, and neither of our runners know that. First, check out
finally see Sick Kid, which we haven't seen yet, despite finding all 4 bottles. To get us our Smoky to Ice, which, okay.
Clouds of
our
Crystal.
Second Smoky to Ice, yeah.
Yeah, Clouds of Crystal.
Yep.
Well, slice up.
Smoky to Pod in Pod, classic.
Yeah. Where did Cooper find Pod?
Sorry. Pod, that's a fantastic question, actually.
So I was watching him, I didn't predict his movements enough to figure out where he could have gotten into Pod from here.
Me neither. I was, busy letting Trez know our bot was busted again, so I was not looking at their screen.
We'll see when he gets out of here. It's probably something like... It's either that one entrance in... No, because he was up on the mountain. Interesting.
Pod is on DM. Okay, Rich. The question is where on DM?
Okay. I must have missed it then, because I thought...
Okay, got a book.
And our first shield.
Booklet says radar tablet. The ether tablet. Oh no, we don't have either tablet. Never mind, I think.
No, I'll still need a mirror at least. Or probably have to like Dark Death Mountain.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of the West Death Mountain drops apparently for pod.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Oh no. Fortunately, I can't look at Profe's odds. I think Profe's missed pot. I think
he just
Profe's.
didn't check the entrance. Yeah.
I think he hopped straight down and never checked the entrance.
Oops.
It's like
That might be a problem.
yeah.
Especially because we know that's a crystal from side.
Yeah. That's not good.
Alma down for Cobra. That's his third crystal here. And a nice rod. Okay.
Nice. Alright, Copper will probably clear out the rest of the back of pod and then kind of keep motoring on right now.
Yeah.
This will be a Profegamer than his Cane of Burna, knowing there's another glove that also is equally in logic.
Profile Gals get his pod big and his other Meyer small, it looks like, according to my notes.
Yeah. Alright. So what haven't we seen?
We're missing several different dungeons. There's another pod key in pod.
Alright, are we gonna go for a third pod key in pod? Just go for the trifecta.
Well, we've only got 3 in logic pod keys to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Obo was 1, and we definitely do not have logical flipper access.
Not yet, at least.
Any flipper access, really. Yeah, we're missing an assortment of dungeons. We haven't seen Eastern, Hera, Swamp, or GT.
Yeah.
And we've seen, yeah. We know where boots are, we can't get those. We know where flippers are, we can't get those. There's a key to GT.
There's our existing Spectacle Rock. Where is Profego in here? Bomb Rock, I think. Yeah, so Cobra's going to leave GT. Sorry, Cobra's going to leave pod with 13 out of 14 items. So that's always a pretty nice feeling. Under our flag set, we can't have any of the pod big key chest can't have a small key.
Here's Master Sword, that's nice. Yeah, I think what we're missing majorly, mirror we definitely need boot, we need flippers, likely. The third of it is we actually don't know what our last pendant is. Or 2 or 3 pendants, we have no idea. We have a lot of dungeon info missing. I know we've got a number of maps, but we're missing a bunch of dungeon info. We're missing multiple dungeons, the actual, dungeons. And we are missing an assortment of big keys. Small keys, not as critical, but we're missing a few big keys.
We're almost certainly going to require boots or mirror, just for entrances. We just don't have enough entrances left right now.
No.
Or the connectors to get there.
No, because we have to find at least 2 more dungeons. Because we're missing, Or no, we're missing 3 dungeons, sorry, and at least one of them has to be a crystal.
Yeah.
We're missing 3 dungeons plus GTs, and at least one of the non-GT dungeons has to be a crystal, so yeah.
Koper's got his mitts. Yeah. Well, with that second sword, it's out of logic, but that kind of kills the last thing that we could have needed to. Logically, we may need to beat Agate Tower in order to clear the Pyramid Fairy barrier, but or the Castle Tower barrier. But it's probably not going to happen. It's not going to happen practically at this point of the seed.
No. Profe does not have the mitts. Those were in the front of TR, and he did not go all the way through there.
Yeah.
He thought about it, perhaps, but Chain Chomps got him.
Well, he did that, and then he also could have gone and done it, but didn't opt to do it, and probably won't do it unless he goes and kills Phoenix.
He doesn't need mitts right this second, but
no, mitts are only 2 entrances. Possibly, yeah. No, mitts are probably only 2 entrances because their third entrance, which could be mitts locked, is going to we're almost certainly going to have the mirror before the boots for it.
Yeah, King's Tomb is likely going to be mirror locked at this point.
Because I don't think we have the connectors to do it otherwise.
Yep.
Let's hope for Profe's sake that he remembers to check the other Spectacle Rock drop down. Koper's kind of gone through Paradox Cave in reverse, so he's going to go get himself over to the pod region here.
Yep.
Which he has access to just from saving and quitting, but can go find Meyer now.
Yeah, and Koper can do a few things. Profe didn't do much of Meyer. I think he did Spike's chest, Bridge chest. He did not do left side. He didn't do the lobby chest. There's a lot left in pod. There's quite a few tracks left in Meyer, not pod, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Koper will probably...
Profe's in pod.
Yeah.
There's 1 key right now, but that's not a problem. Here's more.
Yeah, there'll be 2 more. He'll leave 2 items in here, probably.
That's not a huge deal. Harmless Hellway was a GT small of not particularly helpful use, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Cobra is likely to clear more of Meyer here than Profe did earlier.
Yeah, no, this is potentially a clearable dungeon for him if he can find the big key in here, and like where Meyer smalls out of logic on the left side, but you don't have a lot left as well. He's not going to go into Meyer.
I am astonished he safe quit immediately.
That's, I mean, yeah, no, I am too. I don't know what he's going to do other than maybe go and take a ride in to see what's in the back of Hyrule Castle. Oh, that's right. He can't get in. He doesn't have the hook shot or the boots.
Oh, right. Duh. That makes sense.
That's one of those. Yeah, no, you think he would have picked it up yet, but no, he hasn't gone back into Agate Tower to get the hook shot. I mean, right now, Profe doesn't have a lot of outs, but that hook shot's really giving him a lot of life right now.
Mm-hmm.
That entire Moon Pearl sequence really cost him a lot of time.
Yeah, just not going all the way to Chain Chomps really bit him.
is heading for his second crystal, so it's not too bad. Will not be losing in a 133 this week at least. So
there is that. This is not a stupid jet seed.
No. But yeah, so jkoper will be grabbing his flute here in just a second. Surprised he didn't go and activate his flute immediately, but I'm gonna go do first look at Mimic Cave. This has been in logic for a while now.
Yeah, this has been available for a very long while. And it's junk.
Yeah, in terms of item caves, we've seen most of our item caves now. I think we're missing checkerboard and 2 of the 5 item caves.
Checkerboard, Blind's Hut, Mini Moldorm Cave. I don't think we've seen Spike Cave.
No, we have not. Spike
We've
Cave.
seen both fairies. We've seen King's Tomb.
Yeah.
Checkerboard Cave. No, Checkerboard Cave. Cave 45. Have we seen Hammer Peg?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we've seen
Hammer Pegs, I think, was half magic.
I just wrote that down as vegan cack, but that sounds right.
Well, as you know, Hammer Pegs is pretty nondescript. Yeah.
I mean, for me, it was just that's one of the things where I just write it down as the general area because it doesn't really matter specifically. Oh, hi, GT.
Hello, GT. Jkoper can go through right side. Not going to find the hook shot. Not going to find boots. Not going to find flippers. Might find the mirror. Oh.
There's our 4th logical pod small for whatever that's worth.
Yeah. Which puts a 5th in logic. Yeah, I don't normally like going multiple right sides through pod, but like in a situation like this, I think it's perfectly valid. And he does my favorite strat here, which is the throw the bomb with the switch, drop in the pit. Alright. So logically, in order to get access to Compass Room, you need 4 GT smalls in logic. Anyway. So let's see what's in Compass Room. Let's go see what's in Ice Hermos.
Yep. I got a little distracted by chat for a minute there. What was on right side?
I missed it as well, unfortunately, but it didn't seem to be... I think it most a bottle. No.
No, we have all bottles. That couldn't be it. Chat, Chat, did we see anything there? It looks like he has all pod small, so I think that might have been over there.
Yeah. No, he has 5 still.
Tracker, Restream tracker shows 6. I can't actually tell from his personal tracker if he is 5 or 6 marked, because it's a little bit. Yeah, that is 5.
Profare, I think, is gonna go and take a look at what's on the. Yeah, I'm not sure where they're going right now. It's probably dropping down into the dark world on this side of the light. Now this should be in logic with 3 GT smalls.
No, one of our GT smalls was harmless Hellway.
Oh, that's right.
And add logic big heated desert. Great. Now that
Yay.
we the pendant we
It's green. It's
yeah,
green
we also
pendant, but
don't have
Coper.
we don't have a small key or small key or all 6 pod keys for logic for that.
No, especially since Coper burned that big key, that small key.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, there's our cape.
Oh, hey,
Wonderful.
another thing we can't get.
I guess Coper's probably going to bomb jump this left side. This will be kind of slow, but you can do it. Map to GT.
And
Oh, hey,
silvers.
silvers. No. Coper is trying to death war furiously. Meanwhile, Profa's heading for my region so he can go to Ice Palace.
Catfish coming for a Coper here.
Well, let's be our mirror.
Mirror here would be convenient, but nope.
Shovel for Prof. Okay. Back to Kakariko Village for Coper, and he'll probably go and activate a salute. Doesn't have a lot of usage, but hey, if you have to get up to the mountain, it's a lot better than connector chains. This will be Profe going to go tie up the crystal cone right now. Coper kind of needs to go take a look at Aga Tower. Second chest.
He does. It's so close to, like, it's right just north of Lake Hylia, so it's really close to start. So he can get back there anytime.
Yeah, he's gonna
He
go.
can get back there anytime, and I think he's got other things he wants to do.
Yeah. He's gonna go turn into the Smiths, I think. Raphael have a little easier go of it in Ice Palace with Master Sword. If he manages to preserve full health down to Cold Siri and do the Sword Beam strats and save a little bit of magic. Coper was blindingly fast on that, but that extra sword really helps with Vitreous, with Cold Siri.
Yep.
Is there a connector? Yeah, we can take the... like, which connector? Coper's going to go through Desert Palace and check the Desert Palace big chest while we're dragging Smith along. Makes a lot of
I'm also
sense.
checking where our best way to get to the Smith is, and that's a great question.
There's no good way.
There isn't.
But the good way is the Flute to 3, essentially.
Hey, Vicky the Thieves.
Oh god. Well, that's another dungeon that's potentially clearable, but Big Key to Thieves only puts one of the checks in the back in Logic, the cell.
And the Big Key itself is not in Logic, because that was behind the Desert Big, which is on GT Ice Armos, and one of our 3 GT Smalls is in Harmless Hellway with a GT Small on Hobo. So the question really becomes, how are we getting these flippers? Because I feel like we should be getting them soon.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be Purple Chest Mirror, which is going to be super gross.
It would, yes. Second chest of Agataru is the hookshot, correct?
Yes. It was found very, very early on by Profe, and Coper's never really been back for it.
Yeah. That is the
right...
one benefit of Profe's very late Moon Pearl, is Profe got that while not getting the Merle.
Yeah.
There's Vanilla Tempered.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, you'll take it, but
it's not what you wanted.
Something more useful.
Not what you wanted. I think that also does logically kill having to beat Agate Tower for anything.
Yeah.
Because that Master Sword that Coper found, it wasn't in Logic, but that Tempered Sword 100% is.
Yep.
So we have 2 logical swords, so we could break the barrier. Coper's going to go take a look at the Skullwood's big chest because he has the big key, and probably beat Thieves Town while he's at it, just so he doesn't have to come back here anymore. Thieves Town Small Key would be really good for Profe sometime soon.
It would. And they've already checked the Skullwood's big chest. Skullwood's big key was in Skullwoods. We were laughing about that earlier.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Well, like, I'm looking in Coper, and Coper's still got an item left in Skullwoods on his personal tracker. And I'm like, what is that? And then I remembered, yeah, he never got the small key.
Because he didn't need it, yeah.
Yeah. So, are we going to get a really hilariously placed Thieves Town small key and the Thieves Town chest and the Thieves Town cell chest? That's the only place it could logically show up in this dungeon right now.
Yeah, it's the only place in Thieves Town that can be. Not that this place is in Logic right now at all. But I agree with you that purple chests are likely suspect for where our mirror into flippers is at, because we're out of stuff. Did Coper buy the Zora item?
Yeah, he saw the boots. He hasn't gone for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long way to go for not a Logic item at this point.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, it's the boots. You'll theoretically save the time again, but you probably want the flippers just to not have to worry about it. Profe is going to take that buck and see what's on pad. Fair gambit. I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be hard required at this stage of the seed, but could be.
What it would be is probably a big key, and this what could be required on here. Nope.
Yeah, just an arrows.
Because what we're missing for Go mode is we're missing well, it really depends what our last 2 pendants are, because we're missing a lot of dungeon info.
I mean,
but we know we need to find at least one of Eastern Hera or Swamp, and we are probably we might need the Meyer or TR big keys.
Yeah, and we're gonna need a mirror in order to set off the chain reaction to get us every other entrance in the seed.
Pretty much, because we're out of entrances to check, basically.
Yeah. Where's Profe going? He's gonna go check this glove entrance up here. Never saw that bumper ledges TR East either, because he died.
Nope.
I never found the damn. You missed that.
Nope. Yeah, I forgot that as well, but small key to TR here. We know that the underwater item is junk. That's an analogic powder on blind.
Yeah, that didn't really get us anything. Profe already checked that.
And that is a crystal for Cooper.
Yep. 4 crystals. See where Cooper is heading. He's fluting. Swamps the pendant. Myers is crystal, so we'll need a Meyer big key.
We'll need a Meyer big key up, and we definitely need to find at least one of Eastern or Hera. We've got the big keys to both, but
yeah,
neither dungeon itself.
This is shop over at Desert Palace Main. Cooper's probably going to go do purple chest and hammer pegs now. He's heading up back through Desert Palace. I guess this might be a play to go take a look at what's in the front of TR, which will be mitts.
Profe is going. Okay, gonna go. Yeah, this is it. So he's going. I got sidetracked.
Yeah. All right, hammer pegs. One of the last few entrances that we have in Logic.
And is useless.
It's good. BK. Cooper's gonna go grab the purple chest and go turn that in.
Oh yeah, I forgot the first chest of TR was the big key to Swamp Palace of dubious use.
Yeah. Buffet having... Oh no. Okay. Almost missed that last fire rod shot. Oh no. There's the big key to Meyer. Now Cooper's going to have a decision to make. Theoretically, we don't need to hook drop this seed.
Theoretically, we don't know. Well, although Cooper
Yeah,
still
here we
needs
go.
to get
Here we
something
go.
to get into Meyer.
Here we go. He's about to go splash lead himself to boots.
Yeah.
I think he was going to try to hold off doing this for a while. He's going to go check one more entrance and then maybe go do it.
Boots are on Zora Ledge.
Yeah. And Profe is about to go see himself some boots as well. It may be a little more inclined to go for them.
Yeah.
Plus, Cooper's like, I haven't done that one chest in Aga Tower. What the heck's in that one chest in Aga Tower? No.
I feel like he may be getting to the point of just forgetting it exists, because he's had the opportunity to go pit through to it quite a lot of times by this point.
Yeah, he's gonna go check powder.
Yeah.
Buffet, you need to reestablish yourself on land very quickly. You can't do this. It doesn't work like this.
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Has he got it? No. This is one of the harder tricks in the game to do.
Yep.
It's very situational, so people don't always practice this. He's got it. Good. That's boots.
Oh, good. That's really nice for Profe.
Yeah.
Gets him the ability to run around, opens up a couple of entrances, not a ton, but it's something, I guess.
He's got 4 entrances. That's 4 entrances for him, so 4 to check.
Yep, going to start with the one right here next to Link's house.
Yeah. We'll have to do purple chest in order to get the boomer. In order to get the.
In order to get his Meyer big, yeah. Okay, here's a TR big chest.
Coper's gonna go climb. Oh god, it's Cyclist climb time.
This is fun. I mean, this is a thing that's available. GT Big Healers in CAC.
Yeah. Yeah. Our face probably just gonna go do the rest of it. I would really recommend. We're around the mirror at this point in the logic. The mirror could totally be an upstairs GT.
It could. I mean, there's only so many places left for this mirror, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a lot of dungeon checks left. We've cleared what we can of Desert. We haven't found Eastern or Hera. We've seen everything in Logic and Pod. We don't know where Swamp is. We've cleared Skull Woods. We've seen what we can of Thieves Town and we can't do the big chests. Ice is cleared, other than the big chest, so we don't have the big key. TR is pretty much cleared except for Trinex, but that's very not in Logic. And yeah, we've seen Hacker Tower and Harrow Castle. So GT climbs are dungeon checks, and then there's not a lot left in the overworld. I totally missed what Kingston was there.
It was the bottom of the Old Man Rescue Cave.
Yeah, that doesn't really do anything.
And Coper's climbing. There better not be anything in validation just, or else it's pretty much that will pretty much be GG's for Coper, I think.
Yeah, those Modern True chests would be a garbage spot for anything to be for Coper.
He's never going to go back there.
Nope.
Unless it's the very, very last thing he does. Because that's a 4-minute time investment just for one check. Actually, like a 6-minute time investment. This will probably be the last Spark Rocks check for Buffet.
So, yep.
And then maybe he'll save and quit and then run himself over to Dark Potion Shop and Catfish. But he hasn't got good.
There's our bomb shop. Eastern Ice are our red crystals. Small key to TR. I think that's only our second.
Oh, good.
And small key to desert, which doesn't do as a thing right now.
No. Okay, so Profe is starting to do smithing here.
Good. Our container here, and so GT climb was not our answer, interestingly.
No. We could be seeing something less IGT or in Meyer.
Yeah, we're at Meyer small because we never saw all of Meyer. We only saw the Spikes chest and Bridge chest basically from Profe.
Yeah.
And most of Meyer's available. We don't have the third Meyer small, but there's non-zero chance that's just in GT at this point.
Could be GT, it could be one of the Meyer chests we haven't seen yet.
Yep.
Koper is having a think here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would. I think he's completely forgotten Aka Tower, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's on his tracker, but that doesn't help.
He knows he's got to be missing something logically, because he knows where the boots are, and he knows he can't get them in order to get into Meyer. Profe is doing exactly what you're trying to do and figure out the best way to get into to return the smith.
And this is the best way, unfortunately.
Yeah, if we had flippers, you would want to flip Flute to Aid.
Hookshot is in the second chest of Aka Tower. Koper, which is just north of Lake Hylia in Light World. Koper, as far as we can figure, has probably just forgotten that chest exists. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, I'd assume Koper would have gotten to it by now if he'd remembered, but it is,
Yeah, there's one more entrance we can get to on Light Death Mountain, by the way. There's Tempered for Profe.
Koper going for right side Hyrule Castle, which is back to the mountain.
Yeah, there is one more entrance here in Logic.
This is back to Meyer, I think, for Profe. Unfortunately, Sans big key.
I don't. Yeah, this is gonna feel bad when you pull the Meyer big key in just a minute from Purple Chest.
Yeah, at least it's relatively quick to get back here with boots, but it still stings. Okay, so we're depending on whether Hera or TR is our last crystal, we need to find Eastern, and then either find Hera or get the TR big for no mode, I think, for us.
Yeah. TR big and Mirror will be no mode, essentially.
Yeah, because Mirror will get us every entrance in the game.
Yeah. Profe will be tripled in Meyer today, unfortunately.
Yeah, Koper on the other side is just plain stumped.
Yeah, I don't remember if Koper plays with a map tracker or not, so you may have forgotten that Aka Tower is there.
He has the tracker he is using that we can see on our side shows the number of checks left in each dungeon. And I think kind of bottom right corner-ish over there is a 1 for Aka Tower. I think that's Hyrule Castle.
Yeah.
Koper is not having an epiphany just yet.
No.
You know that Profe's using it, an entrance tracker at least.
Yeah.
I'm not actually quite sure what the top half of that is, but certainly an entrance tracker.
The top half is a entrances tracker.
Oh, okay.
He's tracking what dungeons and item KCC and connectors.
Yep. Yeah, Koper knows at this point he has missed something.
No wonder if he's pulling his VOD up.
He might. I mean, actually, there was a bit of a discussion in the Crosskeys Tournament Discord recently about assorted brain farts that have happened to people over the years.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
forgetting the Egg Tower
he's-
second chest is one of them. This looks like he's remembered finally.
He's leading to 4, which means he's heading for Lake. Go south.
Good.
Good.
Oh hey, Vicky to ice.
Wonderful. This is Aga Tower, so this will be hookshot.
Koper is gonna be not too happy with this.
Well, right now, boots aren't logically doing anything for us. They didn't get us an entrance. Profe is still 2 big keys that Koper has. Is still missing 2 big keys that Koper has. Where was the Thieves Town big key, man?
Thieves Town Big Key is on the Desert Big Chest, and Desert Big Key is on the Ice Armos.
Yeah.
And there's Hookshot finally for Koper. An hour 49 in. How long has Profe had that Hookshot for?
Probably a good, at least in probably an hour 20 or so.
I was thinking somewhere like an hour and a half-ish, yeah.
So this will be, Koper immediately takes us over to Hookshot Cave.
Yeah,
And then I have to imagine it'll probably be left side GT.
I would think so, yeah.
And that'll probably be the mirror. And Profe is gonna have
Profe-
to.
Done with Moira for now.
Yeah, can't go any further. Not doing purple chest in conjunction with before going into Mire was a mistake.
Yeah.
Gonna go take a look at the shovel. Covers. Cover's gonna head for GT. We'll see if he climbs. I don't really think he will.
For one chest, yeah, I don't think I would either.
Well, he's actually first things first. He's gonna go beat Misery Mire. He has a hookshot. He can beat Misery Mire.
Yep. Profe is back in the pod area. Not sure where he's going right a second.
He hasn't been to Catfish or Dark Witch's HUD.
Oh, good.
So he'll be
place.
finding GT and probably finding RBR in a second.
Yeah, I forgot left side GT is a very good and probably the only option left at this point for Amir.
Well, we still have 2 more chicks in Misery Mire, unfortunately.
They're not in logic.
Mire Big Chest is.
Okay, Meyer.
And
Meyer
Vitreous
Big Chest is. Never mind. Yeah, I'm thinking goofed logic. Never mind. Whoops. Yeah. Ignore me.
But we'll have a pretty clear answer what our answer is here. Where the logic is really going pretty soon.
Yeah.
No boots, so Koper can't do a real clip through, so makes sense to push cutscene chest last. Ice big, not what you want to see.
No, that is available. Not that I don't really want to go there at all. Yeah, we're gonna see a bunch of checks on left side GT Koper could not get to earlier due to a lack of hookshot. Boot.
Yeah. Probably having a little bad luck with the boomerang strats. Little easier to use blue boomerang for those strats, so understandable.
Yep.
All right,
50
random room.
bucks.
Random room is random room our answer.
Rando room is actually not in logic here. We don't have enough GT keys for it.
Yeah. So it's almost going to be Vitreous or the big chest in Mire, I think.
I'm not sure there's anything else left in the game here, as Rando Room is an absolute bust for everything. Rando Room, big key to ice, the big chest of Ice Palace, I think.
Yeah, that's in logic.
Top of GT's not in for the same reason the Rando Room wasn't in. We don't.
Well, we've seen the 3 checks in the top of GT that the 2 that are in logic. The other 2 require more small keys than we have.
Yeah, we've only got 2 in logic. For those, as a refresher, for those who don't remember or weren't here for it, we only have 3 GT smalls, and one of them is on Harmless Hellway. One of our pod smalls was on the hobo behind this mirror, and we also don't have pod 6. Did Gophers check Tile Room? I feel like I asked this a minute ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Profe did yet or not, but Gophers did.
Okay. I don't think Profe's gone right side yet.
No, he started off left side because he had hammer and there's the desert big to get the thieves big.
Well, I don't think it was in the Meyer Big Chest for Coper, so on we go.
Yeah, no, it was just a heart container in there. He's up to 16.
I mean, we are almost 2 hours in. We've seen most of the game at this point.
Yeah, we still haven't seen 3 dungeons. Wow.
I know.
This is despite knowing where our flippers and boots have been for years, for ages.
We just couldn't get them. Alright, Pity's down nice and quick with silvers. And there's our mirror finally.
Yeah, hey, guess what? Purple chest locked the mirror. Congratulations, this seat is awful. Time to go puke. Any seed where purple chest Switch chain locks the mirror is a seed that is just chef's kiss horrible.
Yeah, that was a really, really bad spot for that mirror.
Yeah, unfortunately, Profe has got a hard last location. It guaranteed now. I think Coper's gonna go maybe take a look at race game and take a look at K45.
Oh yeah, he still doesn't actually know his flippers are there, but there's just not much left in the game for him, other than a collection of mirror lock checks and entrances, and race game is on that list of things.
Yeah. I have to imagine after K45 he immediately flutes and grabs his boots. Just to have boots because they're entrances. And to prevent death warping like Profe is doing here. Oh no, Coper's got he's gonna go take a look at the top of Death Mountain. This also makes sense.
Oh yeah.
He can do this, he can mirror, he can check up everything upstairs. He's got a map.
ET now. We still don't know what our last crystal is.
No. Alright, so this is kind of Profe's one big out right now.
Yeah, if the big thing here would be the TR big key for TR crystal.
Yeah.
Did he just see Swamp? I have no idea.
No.
I don't think we saw Swamp Palace though.
No, Swamp's marked as a pendant on Profe's side.
I meant, have we seen Swamp Palace? The dungeon, I think was.
No, we have not seen it. No, we haven't seen it. No. Coper's just gonna grab that, I guess, the last chest in the pod. Oh, he's gonna go, no, Tower of Hair entrance plus Ether Tablet.
Yep.
It's a shame he didn't see the flippers, because otherwise he would have 100% just gone for the flippers, gone for the boots, and then done everything else, because this goes a lot faster with boots.
Yeah, because it is a 50-50 right now with Coper being in go mode with flippers. Hi, Spike Cave. Flippers would get Coper every dungeon in every entrance in the game, essentially. Flippers and boots, that is.
Well, I mean, we've seen anything that's flippers locked already.
Not true. Actually,
but like Coper can theoretically hit every entrance in the game that he hasn't been to yet.
Yeah.
He just needs to do it.
Yeah.
The worst part is when it's going to be like K45 is Eastern Palace. And you have the flippers and you're just sitting there waiting. I want to get boots for this. I would like my boots for this.
Well, Coper did just go back to the Village of Outcasts, so this might be a route to the race game now.
Yeah, he's got 2 entrances down here plus an item check. Actually, I will amend my statement. If it's Eastern Palace at race game left, then the game has got a real sick sense of humor. Like, at least flippers here, like, you can kind of, like, pull your route out and then just immediately dive yourself back into the Dark World. Coper's got his flippers, so... We'll see if he opts to flute out of here just so he can go grab boots before doing anything else so he can combo it with the rest of the Dark World. God damn it, game!
And you called it.
God damn it, game! Coper would like to do this dungeon. He knows he can do this dungeon much faster.
And he's gonna go get his flippers. Flippers, boots, brain.
Don't try to do this on purpose. And it's just a rupee overimposed World War II chest, so
yep.
Coper's gonna dodge a bullet there.
Cutoff called it for Eastern on the race game left entrance.
Yeah, it's like, where would the worst place for this to be, so that way you know you want to do it, but no, you shouldn't be doing this because I can do this much more efficiently.
Right. Alright, what was here in light shopping mall that Prothe's going for? Oh, back at
he's gonna go, yeah, he's gonna go go get his green pendant.
I suppose that's not the worst idea.
No, he's got the small key, so he knows this is almost in logic. I think he doesn't know how the rest of this, the logic will shake out, but...
Yeah, he doesn't know well, we don't know the GT keys either, but he doesn't care, I think, a ton about that.
No. And Coper's just going to go take a look at the rest of the Dark World and grab these bonk checks as well along the way, so he's maximally efficient. So Eastern Palace is a crystal. Oh.
Question remains, is it Hero or TR as our final dungeon? Because if it's Hero, we can find it eventually. If it's TR, we need to find a big key somewhere.
Yeah, well, with Hero, we're still technically missing. We could be missing bombos for TR entrance, but yeah.
And true, yeah, we don't have bombos for the TR entrance, but that's about the only thing.
Yeah. Oh, red mail and landless.
Okay. Well, there's worth things I have, I guess.
Oh, good.
Pod 6.
Logically required pod key. Meaning all GT was mirror locked. Wonderful.
Pretty much. Great.
A lot of GT was mirror locked.
Yeah, I mean, those mitts were available early to get purple chest.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you had to really kind of sequence it like Cobra did and make sure to go do the front of TR for your first glove, because otherwise your second glove becomes a lot harder to get.
Yeah, because that was a big thing for Profe in the early game, was that, and Cooper on the other side didn't get his brain. Cooper on the side didn't get his hookshot for quite a long while because of what that glove opened for him.
Yeah.
So pros and cons, I guess.
Yeah, so that's Cooper getting the knowledge that Eastern is one of the crystals he has to go beat. He now knows where Eastern is. He'll go beat Eastern. If Hera's along the way, then he'll be finishing the seed in about 6-7 minutes.
If Harrow's on the way and the last crystal, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
As he just found the TR big chest, tried to check the big chest entrance, tried to check the big chest, and got told things missing. Perhaps the big key.
Yeah. Huh. Arrow gave him trying an A strategy.
Yeah. Green pendant is so sadly useless for Profe.
Yeah, here we go. Fortunately, because Wombo still exists and the TR Big still exists, you can't really just start pretend you're in Gomod and stop doing checks.
No. Yeah, that's the thing, Chancellor Lizard, is we know we're missing either Hera or Hera the entrance or TR's big key to beat the game. One of those two is our last crystal. We don't know which. Cobra's going straight for the left side.
Cobra's going to play this extremely aggressively, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that with the way that he's reading the logic is, if TR was in fact a crystal that he had to beat, he'd be seeing all the other TR spawns right now. Ergo, Hera's probably the last crystal, and I will go find Hera, and then I will deal with my orphans later.
That's a point from chat. Cooper has no idea how behind he isn't after the hook shot.
Yeah.
This Profe just got his Thieves big, so he's gonna go beat Thieves here. And then Profe, I think... Profe hopefully goes purple chest after this, but Profe... And then has to beat Meyer, and then... it's also gonna be... And then has to find that mirror, which is just gross.
Well, the mirror's on Vitreous. Finding the mirror won't be the problem.
It's getting the purple chest Vidi for mirror, and then getting to Eastern, and then figuring out what this is with Terra TR that's a problem.
Yeah.
They really have cleared out the game between them. Cobra's at 17 hearts, 16 for Profe, and our trackers are nearly filled up.
Yeah.
I think my notes are missing Bombos, Quake, and one sword and a handful of keys, and that's about it.
Yeah. Now, we did find the TR map. That was one of the few things Cooper managed to pull out of Eastern. So we will know full knowledge in just a second. Also, where the bomb shop is, we can do Pyramid Ferry and then maybe wrap around the North Dark World. Okay, it is.
Dependent.
It's Hera. We're in entrance go mode. Now, Bombos is the one thing that is going to be a problem for jkoper if it was anything in Eastern Bells that he went over.
Yeah, I mean, what are the odds of it being in Hera being at the TR main entrance? I mean, it's really like, what, 10 entrances left in the game? Probably less.
I mean, right now we have Pyramid, Fairy Crack, we have the three at the top of Hyrule Castle. We have the 2 bridge entrances up on the TR bridge entrances. Hera. We're also missing 2 item caves, 2 5-item caves, and Checkerboard Cave.
We've seen Hera, I thought.
No, I mean, we...
Oh, no, Hera the dungeon, yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
And we're also missing Swamp Palace dungeon, not that we care at this point.
We care as much as Swamp Palace as Bombos, but yeah. I have to imagine for Coper, this will be like, he'll wrap this around to North Dark World. I think he's going to try to nail out as many entrances as he possibly can right now. Bottom of Super Bunny Cave.
It doesn't help.
No. And he'll probably, like, check Graveyard Ledge, go through Spiral Cave, and then do no. Back at Tavern. Alright. This will be Spiral Cave, so Coper's going to go knock out 2 more entrances, I think. Oh, he's going to... We haven't seen top of Bumper Cave. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we didn't do that.
Yep, don't have the mirror, so we can't do this. But this is a really quick way to get here.
Keeps us down for Profe.
Yeah.
And there's Blind Hut, which we don't need anymore, most likely.
Yeah, I hope we don't need it. I don't... Because right now, Coper's got 1, 2... He's got 5 entrances left in the game. He hasn't seen 2, so... We haven't... Collectively, we haven't seen 6 entrances. Coper hasn't seen 6 entrances. Collectively, we haven't seen 5.
Yep.
So... I would totally burning Blind's Hut and a Crosskeys seat is almost unfathomable, but also considering that you don't want to play the you can get there pretty easily, you probably don't want to bother. Alright. Coper's down to 4 entrances now. This will be Spiral Cave to go take a look at the 2 on the bridge entrances. Profe sending for Meyer, so this will be Mirror for him eventually once it gets through Vitreous. And if it's not in any of the next 4 entrances, the next 3 entrances, then we have a gigantic Ice Rod Hunt on our hands.
Yep. Yeah, I would not be happy with the Meyer begging for a face position. That was just a bad spot for it.
There we go.
And there we go.
Copers and Go mode will be done in 4 or 5 minutes.
Yep.
All we got to do is just a quick hero pot here, and Coper's going to move on to the 1-on-1 pool for week 3.
Yep.
Slash and a spin, we're tempered, and we'll double be down.
Nice butter sword.
Ah, God, this game.
Not that Coper needs it at all, but...
No, well, that just made it even more freer, so...
Yeah, Coper's got 18 hearts, blue mail, silver's half magic, butter sword, he's fine.
Yeah, won't get the red mail off of Landmalas, but is probably happy about that. With the way the seed went for him, having to spend 4 or 5 minutes in what the heck did I miss mode is not always the best.
Yeah, he really did have a good few minutes of what did I forget before he realized it was Agate Tower?
The hero entrance was Mimic Cave. So we needed the mirror for it.
Yep.
Did we need the boots for anything this seed? No. Could we have gotten away with not having the boots? Yes. Did we get the boots because we just wanted to go faster Eastern Palace? Also, yes.
Yep.
And technically Spiral Cave.
I mean, Coper also just got them because he was running out of entrances and needed to find Hera.
Yeah. And Profe's got his mirror and his 5th crystal, and Coper's on phase 4 again.
That's actually, yeah, and then this is, not that Profe knows it, his go mode.
Yeah, Profe's technically in go mode now. He just needs to go mirror and find a couple entrances, but he doesn't know.
And that's GG's here to jkoper, finishing up 2:14.55.
Yeah. Profe's going to take that mirror and go start looking for a few things here and there.
Yep. Profe actually knows that TR is his last pendant, so yeah, he's basically just in, let's go find Eastern mode. Like Eastern and Hera mode.
Yeah. Might finish up about 10 or so minutes behind if he...
Yep.
Just straight pushes entrances.
Cooper, I think, will be joining us for an interview in a bit. What was on the shroom again? I forget what magnetic fungus refers to.
Pumice.
Ah, thank you. That makes sense.
Pretty sure Mini Wilderness is either going to be in GT or in... I guess there's a couple other spots it could be. GT, Turtle Rock.
TR main.
Or here in Checkerboard Cave.
Yep.
Oh,
there's a library. I forgot we hadn't seen that yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And we are now joined by our race winner, jkoper. GG.
Thank you. That was something.
Yeah, that race was almost pure concentrated evil in some forms or another.
Yeah. So I have a little explaining to do about what was happening on my end that you couldn't see. So I forgot to write down the back of Desert.
Yeah.
Right. So you know, when I climbed GT, I was thinking all I had left to do was that, and then also the entrance on East Death Mountain blocked by the mitts.
Yeah.
And that was all that was coming to the top of my head. So I was like, all right, we're just gonna climb and see what happens. And then I got the desert small key up there. And I was like, well, I guess I gotta go into desert now. So started watching my VOD, and then when I watched my VOD, then I saw I'd never found desert at the back of desert in my VOD. I watched it for like an hour of its worth. I don't know. But I saw myself go into Castle Towers, like, oh, I should go there instead. And then I went there and I got the hook shot. And
then everything got this.
Then everything happened, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, everything kind of snapped into logic a little more. It was kind of interesting to see if you're going to make the, like, knowing where the boots were and knowing that like you could clear mire if you got the boots, but like not knowing where the flippers were. Yeah, just. So yeah, that entire like that mirror sequence was horrible. Profe was earlier to the hookshot, but at the cost of when they found Turtle Rock Laser Bridge the first time, like they went up to Crystal Roller Room and then kind of reversed and came back down, and then went over to Saha's hut, and then started clearing the overworld. So they never found their moon pearl until much later. Which means that they had the hookshot for a while, and it was kind of like the one thing that was going for them for a bit, but their sequencing, like this seed was a nightmare to sequence, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, regarding Turtle Rock and the Moon Pearl, I have no problem orphaning the Aeginus Cave for multiple reasons. Like, it's nice to check it from the mire area if you can. It's nice to check it from the desert right exit if you get there. It's nice to have the book to be able to check the desert entrance at the same time, as long as you're walking all the way over there. And so
I'm sorry.
In the entrance is something must have happened, but I'm not watching. I should pull up the
stream,
I guess.
Sorry, the Light World Spiral Cave entrance was Swamp Palace.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I guess that would have been my next check.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, logic was pointing very strongly to check into Turtle Rock, so with the cane and the lamp.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no,
so,
yeah.
So he didn't even get the key off of the bumper ledge before he went to Sahasrahla, I guess?
No, he didn't do that for a very long time. That was relatively recent. I don't remember when, but it was a lot more. It was a lot later.
It was post boots. It was he got the Moon Pearl. He got to the Moon Pearl, and did not re-enter the dungeon through the left side. So he took a death to the Chomps, and then he just saved and quit because he got into Moon Pearl and then started doing Dark World stuff. You both found the each other's mitts first. You swapped gloves essentially. I hope Profe, he ran away from.
I just
Hera.
got a glimpse at his personal tracker. I think he somehow has 4 pendants marked.
Oh god.
He marked Hera. He has both Hera and TR marked as pendants.
Alright. That's unfortunate.
So that's a brain fart.
Yeah.
Yep, confirmation from our side that is 4 pendants marked on his personal tracker. Actually, make that 5 pendants marked on his personal tracker. Yeah, that's 4. I can't count. Yeah, 4 pendants marked his personal tracker. That is a mistrack. Oops.
But yeah, no. So out of curiosity, because like you had the ability for a while to go get boots, were you just kind of like holding out for them? Really holding out for the flippers for them, or were you more like after you got the bow, or were you just gonna like try to like go as much of the seed without getting them as possible?
So I wanted the boots. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I was hoping that the flippers would show up sometime. It was quite a while before I got a bow to begin with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that is the only way I know how to do any sort of Ancilla splash
Yeah.
delete. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but furthermore, in general, I've been pretty bad at that splash delete in particular. So
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I think for like doing the Ancilla splash light, I don't think it really works. I'm not sure if it works with anything else but bow. It might. Like I know one other setup, but that other setup would require the boots. So,
but there's a way with like the Kena Samaria and Red Boomerang or something.
I was gonna say, I think there's something involving a cane, though I don't know the strat myself.
Yeah. Let's hope Profe has remembered that he has. Oh no. Oh god, no! We're going to go get the. He's going to get called a dingus. The 6 crystal cannon fight. Oh, wonderful. But yeah, no, because it was also interesting because Profe did the peak of race game like as soon as he walked into Kakariko Village the first time. So like we knew like collectively Rishu knew where the boots were for a lot ever. And we were just wondering where the heck this stupid mirror was, because once we saw the flippers were gonna lock the boots and the mirror, like, you know, it's gonna be like that cascade of entrances at the end. Profe has turned out forfeited. It was really solid effort.
Oh yeah, this was it's a very interesting race to watch for sure. Solid effort from him, but that final Braveheart did not cost him the race, but that was an ouch.
Yeah. He was picking up his mirror about the time that you were in phase 3 or 4 of Ganon. So he wasn't too far off, but
we are now joined by the ProFegamer GG.
GG's.
I guess we can call that a GG's.
GG.
I mean, look, Purple Chest locked the mirror today. That the seed required you to reverse through Turtle Rock in order to get a Moon Pearl. That was inaccessible any other way without Dark World access. So yeah, no, this was a seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About going backwards in Turtle Rock. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, give me a second. I need to turn you up. Your mic's a little quiet.
It really is a thing. So I don't really blame you, especially with like an entrance left over in the light world, and that entrance then being like, of course, was Saha with a sword and a bottle. So like, it was kind of funny watching you both go through Village of Outcasts. Profe, you were bunny walking as a naked goose, I think. And Koper was going through, and so Koper found Sick Kid but didn't have a bottle. You could not get to the bottle because the Sick Kid because it was behind the hammer pegs. But that was happening for a little bit, and then I think you eventually kind of you kind of figured out that you had to go for chain chomps just eventually, at least.
Yeah.
But it took a bit, and then like you did Smith Chain, but you didn't finish Smith Chain before going back into Meyer a second time. So you had to triple dip Meyer for your mirror, and a lot of it was
that T-Rock play. It really kind of pushed me off. It pushed me off kilter for much of the rest of the seed. So it was a lot of me just trying to get back on the like, take a deep breath. You made a mistake. Keep on going. It's not a big deal. But it's hard to come back when you start to tilt. It really is.
Yeah, there was a bit of back and forth on things because you got your Moon Pearl way later. Koper, on the other hand, got his suck shot very, very, very late. As in spent probably 4 or 5 minutes staring at your things, trying to figure out what thing you missed. over. But yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit just thinking about what to do and also rechecking my VOD because I didn't write down the back of desert. But like I was telling them when I was looking for the back of desert in my VOD, I saw Castle Tower in there. I was like, oh, I should go back there, and then that's when I got my hook shot. So I'm lucky that I didn't find desert in my VOD before I found Castle Tower. I keep forgetting that.
It was
the second chest in Castle Tower.
Yeah, it was. Desert was like. Unfortunately, the green it was just bread mail on Lanthimless because Profe went for it, and it was it was one of the it was I think the Ice Rock Cave Rock. I think that's what it was.
According to my notes.
So, but yeah, Profe, just for the record, it was Hera. Hera's the last crystal.
Yeah, as soon as I dropped in, I was like, "What did I miss, Mark?" And at that point, I was like, "Let me just check the race room because if it's over, I'm done. I'm not."
The good news is that Hera wasn't too bad to get back to eventually, but yeah, I mean, at that point, it's like it's totally understandable.
Yeah.
It was actually and I think we were joking about this during the restream, Coper, but like knowing that the flippers were on race game, it's like, this seed's going to be really mean through Eastern Palace at the race game entrance, just to like throw that little wrench of, I'd like to go beat Eastern Palace now because I know it's a crystal, but I'd also like to have my boots before I go through and beat Eastern Palace.
Yeah, I figured I could justify.
And for entrances, yeah.
I could justify leaving for the flippers because then I could check the other entrances for Hera and then come back.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It was 100% the right call. It was just like the seed just like had to like throw that in because if it was like K45, then like whatever, you just flew away from K45 and just come back after checking the Bonk Rocks entrances. But that seed was, and I think Profe, you managed to avoid the Zori area for a while. Like you didn't have flippers, but you did do a good job with that splash light though.
Yeah, it took twice, but I mean, I got it the second time.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, there's boots. Where's this mirror?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even attempt the splash delete because I went to Zora fairly early. Yeah, I still had several Light World entrances left at the time. That was before Pearl and stuff. So, yeah, didn't even have a bow or anything, and then I haven't had much success with that splash delete in the past. I think I know what I need to do differently on that splash delete, but at the same time, yeah, I don't want to go way out of my way to sit there and mess with.
Oh yeah, mess with. Yeah, if you're not, I mean that is the hardest splash delete to do, and if you're not comfortable with it, like I don't think anybody's going to blame you just to like go up there, try for 2 minutes to try. Like I think you tried a couple of minutes, like you spend like 30-40 seconds trying to get a Zero or a Octorok to shoot you so you could do Myers Shed and Dark Shopping Mall earlier in the season.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, no, that was
also silly, but
yeah.
I mean, it's too much fun, but
it's like it could work, but like it's probably not. It's like it's just like you did save and quit like like, but
I'm pretty sure I've damaged Super Bunnied into that cave before, but it's not an easy one. There are some that are very easy to do.
Yeah,
that is not among them.
Yeah, like Vo, the Vo Fortune Teller, like any place where you have the guards around where they're going to chase you into an entrance.
Yeah,
then it's pretty easy. But yeah, no, that one's just like that one. You're just like hoping that they're going to bomb you, and they were just that Zero was just like taunting you by not throwing a bomb for a while. He should have been throwing bombs, but he just wasn't.
I don't think he threw a single one.
No, he didn't. In like 30-40 seconds, they usually throw one every like 10-15, so that was really weird.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's something to do with being a bunny, maybe,
Mm,
and their AI is probably a little different.
could be.
But
But yeah, yeah, no, GG's to both of you. Goper, you're gonna move up to a 1-on-1.
yeah, I no offense, but I need to play better next week, I guess. Although it was really just forgetting the couple little things that I didn't do. I also forgot about Sick Kid a little
Oh
bit. I
yeah.
probably should have
Yeah,
gone back there at some point.
yeah,
Um, but yeah. Otherwise, I mostly played okay. Just a couple little stupid things.
yeah. No, I think it's. I think it was for really for both of you. You both played the seed really well. There were a lot of like weird logic quirks um that you could get caught up on Profe and like and honestly like I think everybody in Star was bringing this up, but like in the tournament Discord, we just had that discussion on texts that are easy to memory hole or locations that are easy to memory hole, and I think like well, Tower 2 is not really it's a really easy one to do.
Yep.
It's just especially when you find it really really early, and then you kind of like go find uncle at lumberjack, and you just like write off having to beat Aga 1 for the rest of the seed, so you don't really care about it unless you just are forced into doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
especially like when it's like right next to your save and quit point. Like it's just something you can always just like write off forever, and unfortunately like it hurt you for a little bit, but like it didn't hurt you enough to cost you the race. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
just need to be thinking about it more because I'm somehow just not even considering it as an option. Like I said, I had a race earlier this week that Go mode is in second chest of Vega Tower, and um, I just did everything else instead. So yeah, but GG again, and good luck next week, and thank you for putting on the restream, everyone that was involved today. As always.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
yeah.
GG, and
GG's.
yeah, good luck next week with the 1-on-1. And let's cross my fingers that this would be the second race that Turtle Rock has burned me. So now it's now etched into my brain to make sure to clear that out very thoroughly before moving on. And thank you for the restream as well.
Yeah. I mean, you did a really good job. I wouldn't beat yourself too much up about it. But yeah, thank you. And I think this is our second to last matchup of this round of Swiss. I think there's one more tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to get restreamed on ZSR.
It's getting a restream on a different channel, yeah.
So
But yes, GG's again to jkoper and the ProFaGamer here, and good luck in future rounds. Thank you to Topile for joining me on commentary, and shoutouts to Liberal and Egg here for doing the tracking.
I think we might also have maybe one async that still needs to finish up probably tomorrow.
okay.
So, I'm not sure of the timing of everything, but I think we should be done by tomorrow. So
yep. All right. So currently over on ZSR2, we will be reading over there. Surely they've got some more ALttPR. They've got the semifinals of the Survivors of Hyrule Tournament 2024. Got Wall Kicks versus Warfajig. They're about 40 minutes into a casual boot seat, so we'll head over there. Then yeah, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, there'll be a restream of the final non-async match of the round at least. It'll be between Fili and Structural Mike. That'll be on Nilson Alex's channel, and then we'll have Run 3 coming up after that, and I'll be sure to get some restreams on for that. There's also a match to start the week for the Twilight Princess 80% Tournament 2024 here. The next match for that is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. That is Redemption Winners Bracket Round 3 between Jackade and Wolfgarden, so we'll be doing that as well. For now, that's going to be it here for us tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.